day, my friends. I am Gabriella, and this is our story. It was a wintry day like today, 3 years ago, when my son Gabriel was treated for a second stage brain tumor. It all began several years earlier after a car accident when he lost control over the wheel and hit something by the road. No one was injured, but the car was a complete wreck. God had His protection all over him because I prayed, as always, for my children. After the accident, he was tested and diagnosed with a brain tumor, which explained the ongoing blackouts and seizures. A long waiting and monitoring time continued, while I formed a network of prayer warriors who joined me in intercession for him. God had opened all paths for us and sent us to the best neurosurgeon, who was and is an ordained minister, a passionate doctor and man of God, Dr. Stefan Mindia. Among my close family, even though they are all Christians, I was the only one who believed to the end that Gabriel will live and will overcome this health challenge. Many thought that I am above and beyond it, saying to take him out of the country during the pandemic to save his life. But I did it. His best friend joined in, as he was also a survivor of a health miracle. We believed that God can and would do it again. I encourage you all to have faith, like a mustard seed, and ask God to move every mountain in your life. Whether it is a health issue, financial or relational difficulty, or anything else you struggle with on a daily basis, He will move the mountain for you if you trust Him. God has opened the borders, has opened and made it possible for my son to obtain the best treatment available. He keeps us in praise and wonder as my son remains tumor-free to this day. He did not spend a day in chemotherapy or radiation treatments and had recuperated well after only 3 days in the hospital care. There are many things I want to say to you about his journey towards health. One thing is certain. Without his omnipotent healer, he would not be where he is right now. In fact, Gabriel is part of the video as he assists me in every aspect of its production. The most amazing thing to mention is that Gabriel directed and produced a music video just 2 weeks after his brain surgery, which I dedicated to honor my dad, who was a faithful Christian and an amazing grandfather to my children, a true role model to all who knew him personally. He taught us to believe, to follow Christ, and become love to one another to the point of giving sacrificially. When Jesus came to meet our needs and heal people, He taught us a lesson of sacrifice and of unwavering faith. I can tell you this, when you're faced with a challenge that seems overwhelming, the circumstances seem to be against you, your hope and strength are failing, look at what Christ did and believe that miracles happen today as much as they did when He walked on this earth. Ask Him to move your mountain by faith. He will never disappoint you. Put Him first, and He will reward your faithfulness in the moment when you need Him the most. He is never late, nor half-hearted when it comes to His beloved children. He's the Lord who will restore you to what you ought to be, a child of God, well loved and precious in His eyes. In this testimony video, you will see a picture where I'm holding on a large hammer, which metaphorically is turning the mountain of illness into pebbles to cast them into the sea. The city where my son was treated is located on the shores of the Black Sea. The parable is perfectly exemplified here. God has cast His health challenge, our mountain, into the sea for good. I am forever thankful for this gift of life, health, and love. To God be the glory now and forever.